Hey everyone, it's the Gadget Guru. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of raining and blowing wind, crazy. You can see the plants behind me. So that's the whole reason I have this whole ensemble and whatnot. But I have a lot of videos coming out for you guys, so bear with me. I'm sorry I haven't been able to upload lately. I haven't been home since Sunday, and today's Friday, so this is my first time being home. So I made a bunch of videos. I'm gonna upload them for you. I've got tournament reports. I've got Legendary 3 box openings. We got 12 of those. We opened 12 boxes. We bought an entire case as a team, so we got those. I'm gonna try and get you some playtesting footage tonight from us. So you can see what we're playing and everything as a team, and how we do our playtesting and stuff. Kind of show you guys that. I got a lot of videos coming up, so bear with me. This is going to be excuse me. Oh, I hate the cold. Alright, this is going to be a tournament report of my Wednesday locals. And for the Wednesday, we did the Pegasus League 100 deck format. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's double deck format. 100 card main deck, 30 card extra deck, 30 card side deck. You draw twice per turn. What I did was I ran an Exceed Monarch deck. Now, when I say that, I meant I went with the generic Monarch crap: Guard, Spy, Instant Fusion, Soul Exchange, Fiendish Sanctuary, 3 of every Monarch over Thessalos because he's crap, and Delos because he's crap, and the Light Monarch because he's crap. So 3 of all Monarchs, but them. I ran 3 Lad. I ran 3 Weisel. Mechlord Emperor Weisel, amazing card. If you don't know what it does, look it up. It's freaking... Honestly, the card is busted. Like, it really is. Let's see. What else did I run? I ran... I don't know. I guess I just... After that point, I just ran Tengus, Wind-Up Rabbits... Just stuff that I could just, keep in play somehow for an Exceed or a Tribute next turn. So I ran all that, and then I ran Bottomless, Trap Hole, or Bottomlesses, Trap Holes, Widespread Ruins, Sakuretsu, Dimensional Prison, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Compulsory, all that crap. All of it. So I ran a very, anti-meta Monarch deck, and I ran Doom Cows and Thunder Kings and shenanigans like that too. So I ran a very anti-meta Monarch deck. I guess you could call it. It did really well for me. The first person I had to play was John, the person I lost to last tournament, or the last Wednesday tournament, which was the Highlander format. But I lost to him in the finals in the Highlander, so I had to play him first round. So I was like, oh, okay. I can kind of move this since the weather's kind of calmed down. Sorry, my hair's a mess because hoods and hair don't really go well together. So I played him. He was playing generically the same thing, I guess you could say, but he was playing a lot of different tech choices. He was playing Breaker the Magical Warriors and Raikou Snowman Eaters, stuff like that. I wasn't playing any of that. And he was playing Charge the Light Brigade, Lila. So he was playing a really aggro-heavy, graveyard-based Monarch deck, Treeborn Frog, and stuff like that, which I wasn't running. I was running just like a kind of big ass beatdown deck, I guess you could say. So, what we did is we each put $5 in. We had 6 people, so $30. So we went out and made the prize a Legendary Collection box. Legendary Collection 3, $30. So, I ended up winning the tournament. I'll tell you what I pulled and everything. But anyway, so first round, I played against John, my friend, my teammate, and I beat him. And first game I beat him because of Caius. I just sacked him with Caius's left and right, so he's pretty annoyed about that. And then game 2 I beat him with Light and Darkness Dragon. Light and Darkness Dragon is just the biggest biatch in the world. He really is. I mean, I pulled down Light and Darkness Dragon. He had to burn 4 cards to get through it. Then he attacked into it. I Mirror Force, destroying all of his monsters. So he had to let me go. I played Instant Fusion to grab a 3-star and then double tributed for another Light and Darkness Dragon, and he just couldn't do anything. He burned 3 cards to get over it, but by burning those 3 cards, followed with the 4 before it, even when he killed it, I just got back my Jin Zone. I won the game. There's nothing he could do. So Light and Darkness Dragon won me the game, just hands down. Sorry about that. I'm coming down a little bit of a semi-cold because of the freaking weather, but everyone is. because none of us expected this. It literally, like yesterday, it literally went from 100 degrees to like 40 today, and it's like, what the crap. So excuse me for being all stuffed up and stuff. But anyways, that was first round. Second round, I versed. Oh, I versed a Exceed deck. Like that's the only way I can put it. Is all that new Exceed shit they brought out, like all of it, XYZ Burst, XYZ Reborn, XYZ, all that crap. Like that is what the deck was, and it could exceed like a freaking nutter. I mean, like that deck for exceeding was stupid. He's like, Excalibur, 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 make Excalibur all day long and Blade Armor Ninjas. And I'm like, wow, really? And he's like, oh, by the way, Marauding Captain, special summon this, go into Zen mains. And I'm like, oh, yeah, screw you too, bro. And then, he uses XYZ whatever that puts it onto it, XYZ material, whatever, puts it onto it as an XYZ material. I'm like, oh, Zen mains has 3. Now he has 4. Really? And then he had another monster that he can banish from his graveyard to take a material from my field and put it on his Zen mains. So his Zen mains at one point got up to like 7 materials before I got my fucking compulsory to get it off my field. I was like, jeez. Because I couldn't attack it. Like, I'm not attacking a Zen mains that has 6 materials. Like, there's no way. And he stalled me for like 5-6 turns with that thing. That was stupid. Ended up beating him. I simply beat him because Monarchs are insane. Honestly, one of his strongest plays was Zen mains. And I run Rises, I run Caiuses, I run Lads, I run a lot of crap. And he really can't do anything about it. I also run Compulsories and Guards, which really messed him up. And then another one of his strongest plays is Excalibur, and I run a shit ton of back row. So there's nothing much he could do about that, because every time he played Excalibur, something came out. A Deep Prison, a Bottomless, a Compulsory, a Torrential. Something came out and destroyed his Excalibur. So there was nothing he could do about that. So I beat him. Game 3, I played. I don't even remember. It was some kind of beatdown deck. I know that. It was I think it was Chaos Beatdown. And it had Raikos, Lilas, Necrogardnas, DD Crows, Veilers, Chaos Sorcerer, Black Lizard Soldier, the Light Pulsar and the Dark Flare Dragon. It was pretty nuts. Like, seriously, like, I mean, first couple turns, all he was doing was Raiko, Lila, Raiko, Lila, MST, this. That's all he was doing, just destroying and milling, like, the first 3 turns. Then on the 4th turn, he's like, by the way, special summon, like, 5 god monsters, and I'm like, what? I was like, forget that. Thank God I had the freaking, I had the Battle Fader and the Caius in hand, and I had been saving him. And he swung over my field with his BLS, because his BLS went over my Prime Material and my other monster, and then he tried to swing directly, and I dropped Battle Fader. And then my turn I went Soul Exchange, tributed his Chaos Sorcerer, summoned Caius, banished his BLS, and then set 2 more back rows, and I was able to control my way out of it from there. But jeez, that deck was stupid. I mean, like, he could have one-turned me. Like, if I didn't have the Fader, if I didn't draw that Fader, he would have had me. Period. That deck was stupid. I was like, holy crap. Game 2 was just a power control like setup. It was just like he had all the biggest power cards in his hand, but I had all the biggest control cards in my hand, and we were just trading back and forth. He hits me, I hit him. He hits me, I hit him, and we got down. I think he was at like 950, and I was at like 200, and I ended up top decking into what was it? Oh, Fiend Sanctuary. So I played Fiend Sanctuary and put the token in attack mode, so he couldn't attack me, because if he attacks the token, he takes the damage. And that literally killed him, because he couldn't do anything about it. And I think 2 turns after that, I drew Caius, summoned Caius, banished itself to deal 1,000 to him. I won the game. But yeah, that one token he couldn't do anything about. So yeah, I mean, people who run Monarchs, Fiend Sanctuary, dude, get it, 3 of it now. Put it in your main deck. Like, that card is amazing. But anyways, and yes, I know you have to pay 1,000 life points per turn to keep it on your field during your standby phase, I think it is. But I technically had 2,200, and then I paid 1,000, I was down to 200. So technically, I won due to the top decking of Caius. But the token alone, like, I was at 2,200, but I paid $2,000 for 2 turns, and that one card saved me for 3 turns until I got my Caius, and I summoned Caius, and I won the game. That's all there is to it. So Technically, I didn't start at 200. I ended at 200 when I top decked the Caius, is what I was saying. But yeah, I started at 2200, played Phoenix Sanctuary, waited 2 turns, Caius, draw, summon, yeah. But anyways, and then game 3 with him, I just opened like freaking broke as shit, dude. I opened like Doomcal, TKR, Double Bottomless, Solemn Judgments, and like Solemn Warning. And I'm like, lol, summon TKR, set 4, pass. He's like, set a monster, set a back row, end. And I'm like, sure, I draw. I'm like, summon Doomcal, and he's like, wow. I didn't realize why he said wow until I actually attacked into it. And I was like, oh, that's gay. I attacked into his face down morphing jar with Doomcal. Boink! So yeah, he was pretty upset about that. Because all his entire hand was a bunch of searching cards. He had Charge of Light Brigade, Reinforcement of the Army, Drag Connection, or Dragonic Connection, or however you say it, whatever. Draco Connection is what I call it, but fuck it. And he had another card, but he couldn't play any of them. Oh yeah, Pot of Duality. He had Pot of Duality in his hand, but he couldn't play any of them because of Thunder King Ryu, and it just completely killed him. So I beat him. I don't remember who I played last, but anyways, from that I pulled from the box. I got 2 packs. I pulled Super Rare Reckless Greed, Secret Graceful Charity, Secret Sangan, Ultra Beckoning Light. So I think that's what I pulled. I don't know. It was pretty good pulls anyway. And I got the Ultra Gorge token, which is the only thing I even wanted. Like, that's the sad part. I bought 3 boxes of Legendary Collection 3, not for the cards in them, just for the fucking Gorge tokens, because I love those tokens. Those tokens are amazing. Like, I'm going to use those tokens for everything. Scapegoat, Gorge, Fiend Sanctuary. I don't give a shit, dude. I'm using that token. Those tokens are fucking epic. But, no, I mean, I actually bought the Legendary Collections as well for the cards in them. Not for the Seal Void Calcos. That card is shit. Like, I'm sorry. That'll be in another video. Let's not talk about that here, but that'll be in the video after this. So, basically, more stuff coming up. Stay with me, guys, and I'll catch you in a bit.